Hi there, it's Jonathan from Carbonfact, and I'm excited to share 3 new releases with you for this month. First off, we've made a couple of adjustments to the product lifecycle assessments within the platform. It's a really nice addition that just shows you even more transparency on how we came up with specific emission factors and what the sources are for this. So you can see this on the right-hand side. For example, which emission factors did we use? Why did we use them? And what are they comprised of? And what's the database that it's coming from? What's the source from the raw materials perspective, and then also which we had previously in there, for example, how's the material footprint calculated. All of these adjustments are there to just give you more information at hand and more transparency around how we came up with the product footprints that you're seeing within your platform. Then another one, really excited to show you this, is Carbonfact's AI assistant, Copilot. Copilot is there to answer any questions that you might have that are related to the Carbonfact documentation within the platform. So, see some pre-filled questions here. The one that I was wondering today is which optional parameters can have a big effect on a product's eco score. Now, the moment that we do that and we ask a question, the AI assistant Copilot is going to scan through all of Carbonfact's documentation to come up with an answer that you can see here. And as you can see, we've really tweaked it to come up with an in-depth and very helpful answer. Immediately, I have everything that I'd need right in front of me. Saves me time from having to dig through the documentation. And in the future, we're going to train this on even more pieces of documentation. So, for example, one of the logical things to do would be train it on the GHG protocol or PEFCR. And we'd love to hear more from you about what you would find really useful to see within Copilot. And lastly, a change that I'm really excited about relates to rules. We've made making rules easier than ever. Quick reminder for those of you who don't know what rules are within Carbonfact. Rules basically let you set down a rule that overrides a default assumption or fills in missing information. So let's say in this case, for whatever reason, the product mass of your jeans didn't import into the platform because it was missing in your ERP or PLM. Just to name a random example. In that case, I can go in, I can click Add New, and as you can see, we've already reworked this menu to really make it a little bit easier to choose what you want to base that rule around. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and change product mass. And when I click on this, you'll already notice that the interface has been made significantly easier to follow. Now, instead of having to browse through all of the products that I have, I can just type in jeans in this case. And let's say that we're talking about Victory jeans. I could then go in and fill in the product mass, and without clicking this one, it will apply the mass to those products that don't yet have it in there. I click save, and it's within your system. The moment that this happens, our science team is going to go over it and make sure that these rules make sense and that they don't mess up your data. And in this case, we're going to make a release to your platform showing the rule, and you'll see the adjusted data extremely quickly. All right, that's it for this month. I hope you're as excited about our new AI assistant Copilot being live within the platform as we are. This change will be coming out on the 13th of November for our customers. And then obviously there's also the changes to the product LCAs, making them more transparent and making rules just easier to make than they ever were, giving you more control over your data in an easier way than ever before. Stay tuned. I'll see you next month for the next release.